Ohayo gozaimasu. Alright, so we are going to be doing some drumming this morning. Hello in the chat. Well, chats. How you doing on the YouTube? Already got engagement before we started. Woot! Alright, so we're going to be playing some limb independence stuff. I am not very good at limb independence, at least not yet. So you're going to watch me practice if you choose to stick around, but you don't have to. I'm going to be using a book. The book is called 50 Ways of Syncopation. It's by Dom Moyo. There are 50 ways that you can work on limb independence and a bunch of different charts, 20 different charts, yeah, that you can work on. Or you can go here, jaredoleary.com/drum, and I've got some charts, if you go here, 10 of them that are some beginner and intermediate-ish, probably more intermediate, and then some advanced charts that have some tenuto markings, so you play these little lines as a long note. I'm going to show you what I mean by that in a little bit. And if you scroll down actually to the books I recommend under the lessons and tips, etc., if you click on it, you can see the different books that I recommend. And Dom's book is right here. So if you go here, it'll take you to his page. Most of the other links that are on this page for like the types of drumsticks and pads and equipment I use, these are affiliate links, so I get pennies, which add up over time to be dollars. That way I can continue to keep creating free content on my website, jaredoleary.com/drum. So if you are going to buy anything off of there, just use the affiliate link and I'll make like a penny, which will be sweet. Collect all of them. If 1 billion people do it, then I will be a quadrillionaire. That's how that math works. Where is this at? Okay, so I've actually taken Dom's book and, whoops, there it is. I've written it out into this little spreadsheet and added in some of my own variations. What I'm going to do is just kind of pick some of these variations that I feel like playing today and just to kind of get my brain and hands back into playing some of these different charts and whatnot. So the first one I'm going to do is, what number is it? This one, number 5, or 4, I can't read. Okay, so last time I did it at 145, it was technically proficient and fun. So let's try 145 again. And so here's what the pattern is. So the right hand plays the short notes on the toms. Cool, easy enough. The left hand fills in, while the hi-hat plays on 2/4. And you play the long notes on the bass drum and a cymbal, like your ride. It's fun. We're going to try reading this with charts at 145, and it's going to be swung. So we go down to here, and we're going to do swung charts 1 through 5. And it's a playlist on the Tube of You, and it allows you to pick a different BPM. If you go into the timestamps, you can be like, okay, I want to jump specifically to 145 beats a minute, and then it's going to count you off, and you'll actually be able to hear a play along and whatnot throughout it. You're not going to hear it in the stream because there's like a slight delay between my mics and this. So I can hear it, and you'll be able to hear it if you practice along to it. You can just keep time here, or you can improvise, whatever you want to do. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Oops, added extra bass drum on a short note. My bad. Unsub. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... A little mistake there. Wah, wah. A 1, 2, here we go. A 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... It doesn't feel like it's full 1080p. Ah! I hit the pause button. Whoopsies. My mouse is sliding. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Alright, good enough. Now we're going to stretch and massage. So the first one I'm going to do, you hold your sticks like this. Palms are facing up. Let's go ahead and take off the headphones because my ears stick out and presses onto it too much, which hurts. Okay, so you pull in, and you end up with it twisty like this. Here's what it looks like from this view. And you can also see my Ghost Note shirt, sort of. There we go. Which you can actually find at jaredoleary.com/merch, or at the bottom of the drum page. Alright, so then you go back out the way you go. Came into it. If you are doing traditional, you can rotate to one end of the extreme and hold it there, and then rotate to the other end of the extreme and hold it there. I don't... Wow, such violence. Hoo-wee. Hulk rage, apparently. Good morning, doggo. Yeah, so I don't do traditional anymore, but you might. So do that stretch. Next, oh yeah, we're going to stretch the underside, the forearms, the tendons. I'm not a doctor of arms, so don't ask me. But I have spoken to people who are, and they recommended these stretches for percussionists. Not just drummers, but like people who play mallets, etc. Like they came into our percussion studio, and they watched like some people play like different instruments and whatnot, and they're like, "Yeah, we're hand specialists, and we're surprised all of you are not like our clients because you're wrecking your hands if you're not doing these stretches and whatnot." We'll see if my internet lasts. Crashed again a couple times yesterday. I'm gonna need to get a new router and modem, so hopefully that fixes the issues I've been having. I'm stretching the top side now, by the way. So hopefully I won't have that happen anymore. I had a stream like, what was it, 2 weeks ago, where I was playing Fortnite, and I could not finish a game because it kept crashing, like, every 15 minutes. In a game of Fortnite, it's like, what, 20 minutes-ish? So, wah, wah. Ooh, this is a good one on the right hand. You can also do this like on your legs like this, or even on your drum, if you want to do 2 at a time. For whatever reason, it actually feels better 1 at a time right now. Who knows? Oh, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Had to go to respond to something real quick. Oh, it's playing music apparently. Stop. All right. So now that we've stretched the larger muscle groups and whatnot, now I'm going to stretch the fingers. So we're doing 2 at a time. So thumb to thumb. Bum 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 ba dum bam. Bum 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 ba dum bam. Why do I have the Excite Bike song stuck in my head? I have not played that game or any game that has that song in a long time. What is it, Mario Kart on the Switch, I think, has it in one of the Excite Bike level, which, you know, makes sense. Checks out. That song bops, though. Alright, pinky. And now I'm going to do thumb on top and fingers underneath. Ooh, yeah. It feels good. Knew that it would. Oof. Drum kit is something I have not practiced much, so I'm not good at it yet. So you'll see me struggling with this in future streams in particular. Today I'm going to just try and play some stuff that I am more comfortable with and just kind of have a fun little stream, just working on some limb independence, reviewing some previous starts, some previous patterns and whatnot. But, yeah, I invested most of my time in rudimental, and then concert percussion, and then way down below that would be just a wee bit on drum kit. But that's the cool thing about percussion is, like, you can be phenomenal at, like, marimba, and then terrible at vibraphone, or snare drum, or bass drum, or whatever. Lots of things to improve. I know a lot of, like, performance majors who, like, are great at one instrument. Like, can outplay everybody, just drum circles around them, and then on something else they're, like, complete novice at. Like, some people are phenomenal at tambourine, and then terrible at snare drum. It's weird. Now I'm massaging the back of the hand with my fingers, and the thumb is massaging my palm. So that's what I'm working on right now. This feels good. Trying to make sure I have better posture when I sit on the kit. I don't have a back support, I guess, other than the wall. Base to tip of the fingers, massaging. At least 2 times, maybe 3, maybe 12. My finger's a little tighter. Take my time with it. And after the stretch and massage, then I'm going to play some more charts. But I'll need to kind of keep track of my progress on it using this thingy. So I use this to keep track of, like, how I'm playing, so I can go back to this and be like, what BPM was I playing this at? Because there's, like, so many different variations of different patterns and whatnot that it can kind of get lost. Be like, well, I don't remember how I played this. How did it sound? What speed was I playing at, etc. So this was 145, and this time it was much more musical. I was kind of having fun with it. There were some mistakes in it, but, you know, that happens. I had fun with it. Cool. And again, if you're just joining, this is from my website. If you go down past all of the 1,600 hours of playing stuff and you get into the lessons section. You just click on books I recommend. And the book that I am using is 50 Ways of Syncopation. This is much more focused on jazz and Latin and a little bit on like funk and rock. But if you want a similar idea for working on limb independence, or as Gary Chester would call it, interdependence, then check out The New Breed, books 1 and 2. Those are affiliate links, so I get all the pennies, which does help out in the long run. Okay. Now that I've massaged and warmed up and whatnot, I'm going to go back to here, and we're going to figure out what I want to play next. So let's scroll over so we can see. I really like this one. So this one, number 14. Bass drum and hi-hat in 3/4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. While you play a swung ride in 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4, 1. Etc. And you read the pattern in 4/4. It's a fun one. It's a good little mental challenge for ya. Last time I did it at 150 and it was technically proficient. Well, let's try 150 again. Let's see if we can get it musical this time. Stay tuned, folks. We're gonna find out. This morning's episode of Jared Plays the Drum Kit. Okay-ish. Alright, so we're gonna do charts 6 through 10. What did I say, 150? Yeah. So, as always, you just go down into the timestamps of any of these several hundred charts, exercises, chop, technique, grid variations, etc. Click on the BPM you want, and it jumps you straight there. You will hear a count off when you're playing through it. Hey. But, I have it muted, so it doesn't have an audio delay. Man, my my mouse keeps screwed up. Keep pressing it. 2, ready, and... I think it added an extra hi-hat. 1, 2, ready, and... Thank you for the hearts on YouTube. Almost forgot which chat window I was looking at. We got Kick up, we got Twitch up, Facebook up. 1, 2, 1, 2, here we go. Fun, right? It's weird. It really messes with your brain. At least it does for me. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... My left foot is getting cramped up at the base of the shin, like the front part of the ankle, basically, the off the side. Alright, last chart. A one, oops. A 1, 2, ready, and. Ugh, got a little wonky at the end. That's okay. That was fun though. All right, so 150. It was kind of between technically proficient and musical at times. We'll go technically proficient because it wasn't like, wow, that was great, Jared. I had fun with it. I was also kind of making progress on it, so it was good. Not too shabby. Okay. Scroll back over this way. That was a good one. Let's do one, and that'll give my left foot a little break. Swung on high snare. Bass drum fills in triplets. Yeah, no thanks. Nope. Don't want to do brushes. Oh, wait, where is the... So there's one... Oh, I forget what it is. So there's one where you play alternating 16th notes. So here, let me show you. And you read through the line with the bass drum. But your right hand is going to do like this triangle motion, or like a V, however you want to think of it. So you're going to go hi-hat, ride, snare, ride. And you can even use like a Julie Spencer technique if you wanted, depending on how fast you're playing. And just kind of go back and forth, which Julie Spencer technique is actually used on mallets, but you can apply it here and it totally works, or multi-percussion, whatever you want. But you go like this. Etc. I just gotta find it. Where's it at? 16th notes, floor toms. Nope, not that one. Nope. Let me look on here. So in Dom's book, it has it like written out. That might be easier. Nope. Maybe I'm thinking of Gary Chester's book, which is on the bookshelf back there, so I don't have it here. But let's do that one, regardless. Whether it's in Dom's book or not, it's a fun pattern to play. And, okay, so we'll do straight, and I will play 16th notes while I'll read the 8th notes. We'll go here. We're going to go back to my website, jaredoleary.com/drum. And by the way, the shirt that I mentioned, this one that I'm wearing, the Ghost Note shirt, you can actually find that if you scroll all the way to the bottom and click on this. There's a bunch of different ones. This is my favorite hoodie that I've got. but it comes in actually different colors. If you're interested in that, you can select a size and then select a color, and it'll show you what that color looks like, etc. But yeah, different ghost note stuff. I should get a ghost note mug. That'd be fun. Hello, how you doing? On the tube of you. But anyways, okay, so we're gonna play this rock pattern, and we're gonna read through. Sure, we'll do charts 1 through 5, and I don't know what speed I should play it at. I don't know. Let's try 120. So with all these play longs, you just go into the timestamp, clicky click, and again, it will count off. It will play some tracks for you to play along to. You're not gonna hear that because I have it muted on your end. 2, ready, and. Okay, so we're gonna read the charts with the foot while I play this like V pattern on the hand, on the right hand. 1, 2, ready, and. That's relaxed technique, folks, right there. It's like the third time this stream has happened. Here we go. Part of it is like this Julie Spencer technique that I'm using for like the wrist turn. 1, 2, here we go. Oops. Added an extra bass note. Yes, it did. It falls quite a bit. All right. Survived it. Again, your right hand's just going in this V pattern. Like this. The left hand's just filling in the 16th note. 2, 1, 2, here we go. So I missed a hi-hat at one point, and I hit the drum trigger, which is this one. So that's why you hear that extra loud sound, so my apologies for that. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Again, be relaxed, but maybe not that relaxed. Read it wrong. revive. Last chart. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Well, that was fun, but yeah, you know, relaxed technique. A little rough there. So let's copy this and do that, and then let's do this, and we're going to insert right here, so I can keep track of this. Insert 8 rows below. No, don't group it that way. Remove the group. And let's see, how did I group it? Was it like this? Nope. I knew there was like something weird with it. It's like you don't group the very first one to make it group. There we go. Good. Okay, so cool. That's not exactly what I wanted. But hey, close. Good job, computer. User error. All right, and we'll paste here. So keeping a journal like this makes it super helpful for you to be able to kind of keep track of your progress on this. So I'm going to call this 151 and V pattern with right on hi-hat. And then let's say ride and snare. Read charts with bass. Wave to you as well. Thank you. You might want to get that hand looked at. Looks like you burned it. Yeah. Okay, so that was the pattern that I was using, and I did it at 120. The quality of playing was kind of between technically proficient and meh. It was just a matter of, like, you know, not dropping my sticks. I felt it was fun. I liked it. Thoughts? Don't drop sticks. All right, so that's a fun one. I like that one. And another fun one is this one. So it's a paradiddle and then a pa-da-da left. So left, right, right, left. So what does that look like? So you have paradiddle, pa-da-da left. Etc. So that's the basic pattern, but instead of like improvising on it like that, I'm going to read the charts on my website. And I did it at 1:30 last night, and it was last night. No, not last night. Last time it was musical and fun. So instead of reading charts 1 through 5 like this, I'm gonna speed it up because musical means that it was good. I can move on. We'll do charts 6 through 10, and we're gonna do it at 1:35. We'll see how this goes. It might not sound great. Stay tuned, folks. As always, just go into the timestamps. Clicky click. Boom. You're now at 135. And you'll hear the music on your end. But I got it muted. I'm going to do this on the ride. You could do it on the hi-hat. Emphasize the 2 and 4 on the snare. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, first line, I misread it. Whoops. I misread it. Not that I'm longing for the website Reddit. Kind of having fun with the dynamics. Also kind of adding a little bell on 1 and 3 on the ride. 2, 1, 2, here we go. Itchy nose. Happens a lot when I do the drum streams in the morning. Not when I'm gaming. It's weird. 2, 1, 2, ready, and I did have somebody in the chat say it might be the vibrations. That make sense. I'm surprised Hawking didn't mess me up. Usually it does, because like that. Maybe I'm just getting better at it. Alright, last chart. One, two, here we go. Alright, success. 135. Let's go back here. 135. And is mostly technically proficient and musical. I'll go with musical. I have fun with it. Enjoy. Let's have some toast. Aw, Minnie, your dog hair. How'd you get it on my toast? That's gross. I don't need extra fiber in my diet. Thank you, though. ASMR drum stream. Hope you enjoy. All right. Let's see. This one's kind of calling me out. Baião. I want to do a different Baião pattern, though. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this one. 180 was only technically proficient, but it was fun and fun for the BPM. Okay. I don't think that's what I meant to put, but that's fine. Okay, so let's try 180. So you might be like, well, what is a Baião? Okay, so you play. While you... Well, you read it through the left hand. Yep, so that's the pattern. Boom, chip, boom, both. Right, both. Right, left, both. That's how it goes, folks. Let's just stick with this. So we'll go to 180. Show more in the description. Jump to a BPM 180. It'll count you off. Again, you can't hear it. You might be like, Jared, why do you keep saying that every time? Because people jump in and out of the stream. 1, 2, ready, and... One, a two, a here we go. A one, a two, a 1, 2, ready, and... Feels comfortable for the most part. Nice. I'm gonna do it again with the other charts, but faster. 2, a 1, 2, here we go. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... A 1, a 2, a here we go. That was fun. Yeah. Cool. All right. I'm going to go back to my website, which is linked at the top of the screen, jaredo'leary.com/drum. Over 1,600 hours of free drumming content. Over 600 grid variations, bunch of technique stuff, all of my prior live streams, bunch of bass drum stuff, actually. This has been popping off lately, like much more popular, which is cool. I'm glad to see people are using these exercises to improve their bass lines. We are going to do charts 1 through 5, and I'm going to go fast. Let's try 200. I might regret this, and if I do, I'll just go down to 190. Alright, folks. It's faster than anyone has ever played a Baião before. That was a joke. Internet. 2, ready, and... A 1, a 2, here we go. Technically proficient, for the most part. A 1, a 2, here we go. Not bad. 1, a 2, here we go. Alright. This is going better than I thought it would. 1, a 2, here we go. I wonder if I can play this faster. 1, a 2, here we go. Did I play this previously? Let's take a look. So in the book, I wrote it down back when I was playing drum kit more regularly, before I went back to school, and that ate up majority of my hand. 105 for the half note, eh? So that's 210. Let's try 220. Faster than I've ever played it before. 220. This might be a train wreck. I want to... A 1, a 2, here we go. got a little wonky there. Survived it though. A 1, a 2, here we go. Alright. This is going better than I thought it would, to be honest. A 1, a 2, here we go. Two more charts. 1, a 2, here we go. Last chart. We'll see if we survive. Stay tuned. Yeah, that was fun. 180, that's the number. It was mostly musical, technically proficient. I had fun with it. And then I went to 220. Woo! 20 clicks faster than I was doing it previously. And I was only at meh. This one I'd say was probably technically proficient for the most part. And I had a lot of fun with that. That was awesome. Alright, so I try and keep these streams about an hour, because I have a bunch of video editing and other stuff to do, which is a lot of fun, but so is this. So you gotta kind of balance between them. But what I like to do at the end of these streams now is I want to get better at improvising, because quite frankly, I'm not very good on drum kit and improvising on it. So what I'm gonna do is turn on a metronome. Go. And I kind of enjoyed the pattern that I was playing earlier on the ride, but doing it slow. It was fun. So let's do that. Go faster than that. Let's try 90. Alright, so I'm just gonna make up whatever I feel like. Feels too slow. How fast was I doing it before? rushed. Like, didn't pick up the diddles. Adjusting this a little bit. Can't have it too tight, but it'll move around if it's too loose. That was fun. It's an interesting groove. My left or right foot is not doing so great. You can work on my diddles more. Trying. There we go. It's slurred out. It's like a little off. So I'll keep working on that. But hey, I have fun. Let's stop my metronome. Goodbye, metronome. Nope, stop. Thank you, everybody who stopped by. If you're interested, again, on my website, jaredoleary.com/drum, there's over 1,600 hours of free content. If you don't want to go to my website, that's totally fine. You don't have to. You can stay on my YouTube channel. And if you're on the home screen or in the playlists, it will allow you to find all the drumming content neatly organized, all the gaming content, all the computer science education content, etc. Because I create a ton of content about things I'm passionate about. I want you to have fun with gaming or learn about how to teach computer science, or learn how to do Scratch or whatever. Or if you just want the drumming stuff, just click on the header right here, and then boom, it only shows you the drumming stuff, all in the different playlists, and there's a lot of them. If you're on my website, you can actually go to that up here in the top right corner, boop, and just go to the drumming content up here. If you want to see what kind of gear I'm using, you go to gear I use. You can see all of the different, like the drum triggers that I'm using, the different books I recommend, the bass drum pedal that I'm using, etc., etc. You can find all that stuff at /gear. If you want to find the merch that I'm using, like this Ghost Note t-shirt, if you go down to /merch, or up to here and go to merch, then you can find a bunch of different merch for different stuff. And again, all of the drumming stuff is here. All those links in the gear, well, most of those links in the gear section are affiliate links, so it just helps me out at no cost to you. But yeah, all the play-alongs, 1,600 of them, are here, /drum, on my website. Check it out. It's the top link on this YouTube video if you're watching that. But speaking of the YouTube videos, you can actually watch all of my live streams, the prior ones on here, or the little tips and excerpts that I pull out of those. And if you go to the live stream drum sessions, it will actually show you the timestamps of like what I worked on. So like for this one, actually let's do this one, because that other one, the internet crashed. If you go into this, you can actually see in the different timestamps, like the different things that I was working on for the different sections of each one of the streams. So that way you can just kind of jump around if you would like to do that. But thank you everybody who stopped by on the tube of you, and everybody who may have been quiet on the different stuff. I appreciate you all. You are very welcome. I'm glad you enjoy all the content. I'm adding a new play along every single day, but again, because I create so much content, like if you go to my video feed, like you can see the computer science stuff, you can see the scratch stuff, you can see the drumming stuff. Just go to the playlist. That makes it super easy to stay organized, so you can get to the drumming content if that's all you want. But I will be back on again tomorrow morning. I'll be refining my left hand technique. So if you go to /schedule on my website, or go to when is my next stream, you can see what I'm working on. And then the next drum kit one will be Monday morning. These are Eastern time, and I will be live streaming on these different platforms. But thank you again, everybody. I hope this is helpful in some way, just seeing how I practice or what resources I use to practice. But happy practicing, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Goodbye.